I should I did. How if I could Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me wipe up my camera. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. This let me introduce myself. This is your girl Talk to Me Nice, aka Big Talk. And shout out to all my subscribers, shout out to my members. Also let y'all know that I have super chat memberships available. Please hit the like, share me out, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Man, stay. And I'm not even finished, stay. I only watched 2 episodes. 2 episodes. That's it. I'm not even finished. But I had to go. I was just listening shit. I was just listening the second episode, right? And I must say, like, that nigga ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. That jelly shit. He jelly. He was jealous. Like that shit is crazy. That you caused all that beef between Tupac and Big because you were jealous. Ah. And the crazy part about it is, well, let me say this: what people coming in, I'm talking about. If you haven't, let me start off. Let me get it together. If you haven't seen The Reckoning with Sean Combs on Netflix, produced by 50 Cent, you need to go watch it. You need to go watch it. I just, I've been trying to catch it, but every time I try to watch it, like the first episode, I fall asleep. So last night I started it over, and now I finally made it to the end of episode 2. So I still got 2 more. Good morning, He Man. Hey, K Rez. I still got 2 more episodes. It's 4 episodes in total. But I had to come live because I just finished episode 2. And when I tell y'all, if he don't get hung for this shit, it's some shit in the game. It's some shit in the game. So many people that sat around him is telling them what the fuck happened. And I'ma still stand out. I don't really think your boy is gone just because I just don't. I think, like they said, like they tried to say he didn't die until he was in the hospital. So I think it's a way to like get out of the situation. But you gotta understand, like this nigga Diddy is dirty. If y'all haven't seen that shit, please go watch it. I don't even know what the next two. It's so good after 2 episodes. I don't even know what the next 2 episodes is gonna bring. But this nigga is a greedy motherfucker. But let's start from the beginning. His mama. His mama is the reason for the fucking freak offs, which makes sense as why she's always there. So she grew up, I guess his daddy was like a big time peddler or whatever the case is. So she always wanted to dress him like his father. I guess he got unalive, so wanted to dress him like the biggest peddler in the city at the moment, in the state at the moment. So that's why Diddy always had like the minks, the hats, all this shit. Cause his mama was like wanted to keep up with this image for her son, and I'm thinking like his daddy was big, so he might have left her some money or whatever, right? So hey, Amy, I don't know if I spoke to you, but I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep up. But his mama played a big position in why he is the way he is. From my understanding, she used to beat the fuck out of him. I mean, beat the fuck out of him. Maybe I'm not supposed to be talking about this shit, y'all, because what the fuck, my phone just went out. But she used to beat his ass. And y'all know it was such like a rumor, hey Danielle, that he beat her ass. So in his mind, the crazy part about it is when Diddy was growing up and stuff like that, they used to taunt him. make fun of him. He was weak at one point, and his mama was like, "Hell nah, you not. I'm not raising no daughter. Do it. Get out there and do it." And the man that was like right beside him, his childhood friend or whatever, he's on there like interviewing like a bitch. He telling a lot of shit, and you gotta believe a person that was there from you from the jump since you was a kid. She was like, Diddy, he was like, Diddy didn't fight fair to the point where he was punching and shit. This nigga was fighting you. He wasn't losing. He was biting your ear off, biting your face out. He didn't give a fuck. He was fucking you up without punching you. Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna say that, K Reese. It started too early. His mama played a big role in that shit. Money and fame did cause a part, but his mama caused a big role in that shit because it caused him to be a jealous ass person and to envy people. This shit blowing my mind. And then like I know he started off with Andre Harrell. And then on top of that, it's like, you know, it was one image where Harrell was just looking at him like he wanted to kiss him in the motherfucking mouth. I was like, man, because y'all already know what was rumors about that's how he really got to the top with like Clyde Davis and all that shit. But it was like one image he was talking to him and Andre Harrell was looking like he just wanted to kiss him in the motherfucking mouth. And y'all, this is for entertainment purposes only, to educate my people on what's going on. Um, and now this is on Netflix. 50 Cent produced this shit. It's called Sean Come the Reckoning. And if y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to go see that shit. Oh my gosh, my mind is, I can't wait to finish the next two episodes. But just to talk about these two. And then I'll do a panel about this because I want to talk about it. Because I know other people have opinions and stuff about this. But I think Denny was abused. Thank you. He was. His mama started this demon. She did. She started the and so let's fast forward. So, let's talk about this. When him and Heavy D had the thing at the school, I think it was a school or the event, however it was at. And now people got unalive trying to trampling in that place like that. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Listen to me. When I seen that part, what came to my head, that was the ritual. That was his entrance into that world. That was a ritual. I was like, motherfucker. That was a ritual into that world. College party, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it was like in a gym or something, but that was a ritual, y'all. Pay attention. That was a fucking ritual. Man. And then I'm like, what, 9 people just because people coming in and, you know, trampling people and all this stuff. I'm just like, wow. And then for them to sit up there and say, we'll take care of the families and all that, whatever the case is, and then move on. But like the Diddy had his way with his word. And you can tell just by watching, we might not have paid attention to his interviews in the past, but if you pay attention to him right, like his friend said, in his adult mind, his mature mind, this nigga been guilty. Like when they asked him about the Pac stuff, he was like, no, did y'all see his face? He wanted to laugh. What's up, LX? What Silver Wonder, are you a Marine Kingdom agent? No. We're just talking about the reckoning of Sean Combs P. Diddy. That's what we're talking about this morning. Welcome, good morning, everybody. Diddy is a punk, and the niggas who participated are punks and weirdos too. They sick in the head with this shit. Hi, Isaiah. Welcome back. Diddy the devil in the dick. Man, listen. And it's crazy though, because I feel like that was his ritual into the industry. And then somehow Andre Harrell backed up off of him, fired him, and then he met Clyde Davis. Then after that, Andre Harrell let him go ahead and take, because at that time he only had like Craig Mack, Jodeci. So he let him take Biggie with him. He was like, do what you need. Hey Kev, he took Diddy with him, right? And so then he get over there with Clive, and then he started introducing all this other stuff. He was like stealing. He was jealous. He used to peep everything somebody else was doing and was like, "Ooh, I want to be bigger than this person. I'm not gonna allow them to win." That's why they made a good point about some of the stuff he say. And y'all know he came up with Bad Boy off of the shit his mama did to him. That's how he came out with Bad Boy Records. 'Cause she used to beat his ass. He used to be at her fucking freak out parties. His mama introduced him to the fucking freak out parties. She used to do it herself. Let me read the chat. Yeah, that means Money Green Kev, and all we know he got Biggie killed. Man, I'ma get to that part. Hey, Riz. I'ma get to that part. Now I'ma get to that part. Hold on, we gotta slow walk it. I'ma get to that part. We gotta slow walk. That's why if y'all wanna have a panel about this, we can do a panel about it. But let's slow walk it. Let's slow walk it. Cause I got to talk about this shit. Cause y'all already know I was big on. I always thought he was a part of that death. Always thought that shit. And for me to see and hear what the fuck I see and hear right now, is fucking me up. Hey, Paul. Hey, Marte. I don't know if I said, hey, Neff. But look, y'all know I'm gonna go get my coffee in a minute. So look, his mama used to have him at fucking freak out. She used to watch certain movies. What was it? Stay Fly? Stay Fly. Superfly, Superfly. She used to watch pimp movies. So I think his mama was a madam too. I just can't unsee it. I think his mama was a madam too. Hey, KV. So his mom used to watch these pimp movies and all this shit with all these drugs and all this shit and all that shit. She used to have these actual parties when he was a young adult. So as he grew, that's all he knew. There were kids inside this fucking party. They said her living room was like a fucking dance floor. It was made out of a dance floor. This shit started with him young. She created a fucking monster. She was putting him in mink coats and everything at the age of like fucking 7 and all that shit. Have him around the biggest peddlers. His dad was so-called the biggest peddler and all that shit. She introduced him to this lifestyle. So then when he came up at first, he looked a little fruity. He wasn't cute. He used to get like talked about. They used to be all on there to the point where she beat his ass and said, "Now you gonna get that. You gonna be a harder nigga. You if they hit you hard, you hit them harder." So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. My damn contact about to get on my nerves. I'm waiting on it to adjust. There you go. So fast forward. Where we at? So I was talking about the whole how he got known from the article where he did the ritual. Y'all remember on there they said this is when he kind of started coming up a little bit because that was his introduction into the industry. The ritual. That was the fucking ritual. I don't care what nobody say. Pay attention to the numbers. There was 9 people. It was a ritual. So then, okay, fast forward. Where we at? Where we at with it? So then, okay, I told y'all he took Biggie with him. So Biggie was coming out. Biggie, first time they introduced him, Biggie, they was like, Clyde Davis liked him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, I like the sound. And so then they was saying that Diddy used to go to like hear DJs in the club like putting like hip hop beats on like R&B and shit like that. That's how he came out. That's how he came out with the extra shit. Then he came back and kind of revamped like Jodeci. That's when they come out. They come and talk to me. That's why I got like a hip hop beat with the song and all that. So then, when he came out with Biggie or whatever, right? He was like slow. That his first little song went out there after he came out with Juicy, but then he was like, "Fuck that." You know they tried to say Death Row was here right before Bad Boys. So then he sent his homeboy, which is the dude who grew up with him, right? He sent him to go peep everything. He said, "Now go figure out what they doing." They were watching music videos. They like the video with Tupac. He was like, "I get around that one." So then that's when they came back out with Biggie, and they was in the one when they was in the restaurant. What was the song? Big Papa. What's the song, y'all? Whatever the song is when they was in the restaurant. Now let me tell y'all something. Whole time Biggie was an innocent fucking bystander. Biggie wanted to be cool with Pac. Him and Pac met each other because they was like, okay, Pac was big over there. Diddy wanted to be like, okay, let's get him on. And Pac let Biggie open up for him before his shows and shit, right? I know Martavis. I seen it, and he got checked. What's up, Derek? Let me see. Let me go through here. He seemed goofy, but not wrong. Putting icing on it. Nah, he ain't wrong because you gotta understand. The reason I don't think he goofy, he not wrong because Diddy tried to blackball 50. So you gotta understand when you trying to play with a nigga and his money, like 50 got it up on him right now. That's why they always had smoke. He tried to blackball him. What's up, Michael? But man, when you going to work? When you pay me, y'all if y'all can just get the trolls out. We having a good conversation this morning. I don't have time, so I'm not doing that with y'all right now. I'm focused on my topic. So then what was that? So they introduced Biggie and Pac or whatever. Biggie wanted to be cool with Pac. And Diddy was getting jealous because he was like, "That's my best friend. That's my friend. This." He was jealous all because Biggie was cool with Pac. So he made sure he was gonna find a reason because he wanted to be bigger than Death Row. He wanted Biggie to be bigger than Pac. He wanted him to be big. Diddy was he was so famed out, y'all. He didn't want nobody to be better than him. He didn't want nothing to be bigger than him. If you was in the way, he was getting you the fuck out the way. He did not give a fuck. You getting the fuck out the way. Dre, you finna lose your wrench and you finna get timed out. Don't come in here trolling me. If you're gonna be a mod, don't come in my shit trolling. I will take your wrench and time you out, and you can take mine. I don't have time for that this morning. I'm on some other shit other than that content. If you can't get with the program, you can move on. I'm talking about something else this morning. My morning lives is not this morning live is not about that. Anyhow, so yeah, he was trying to make him jealous of Pac, and Biggie was just like, he didn't want to do it. Y'all gotta understand. Biggie had a nice soul. He was not with all that drama. It was all Diddy. It was all Diddy. How did he? Even to down to they beef. That's the crazy part. So he had it out for Pac, because he was jealous. He was jealous. And his friend said now he got a mature mind. He think he had something to do with Tupac death. He said once he started breaking down, like, I'm gonna go back, hold on, that's Biggie part. That's Biggie part. So I'm gonna hold on it on that. That's Biggie part. So, they was doing shows together. Biggie and Pac sat down and was smoking and drinking together and all that stuff. And so Diddy was just jealous. So he was trying to put it in his head and do all that and do all this and making sure that he wanted to be everything Tupac. Right. He wanted to be everybody that was big. So if you was in the way, he was trying to figure out how to get you the fuck out the way. Dre, I'm not playing. So he did all that. Y'all should see the pictures, how he looking, how he standing, how he doing. And Biggie just playing it cool, like, nah, nah, I don't have no problem with Pac. Nah, I don't have no problem with Pac. So then it goes into Diddy was so mad and so jealous that he started clicking up with Crip gangs in New York. It was like two different Crip gangs, right? To have them like security and all that shit. And people was like, "You got these?" He was like, "Nah, I ain't got them as no security." And then that's when he bumped into the Zip dude who knew the Keefe D dude. Now let me tell y'all, Keefe D told everything. He told everything. I don't know. 50 Cent is a balling motherfucker. He got too much evidence on this. Keefe D told everything about how it happened. He kicked up with the one of the biggest peddlers in New York who was around the Crips or whatever the case is. Hey T Will, he was around the Crips or whatever. It was two different gangs. Uh, Let me see if I'm thinking of my messages. He said what's up, MJ, but I don't see MJ. But hey MJ, good morning if you in here. But so look, so By this time, he's so jealous, right? Because he know Death Row was already a team. You know what I'm saying? Suge Knight was big as fuck. Yeah, he was like 300 and some pounds, big, tall, stocky ass nigga. But the main thing he focused on was his artist. He made sure his artist was straight financially. He said it was all about my artist. You know what I'm saying? While Diddy in the meantime was jealous of all his fucking artists. That's why y'all don't. Let me tell y'all. They said he was paying himself to be in his artist videos. He was paying himself to be on the artist songs, and they were not getting shit. They were getting pennies. That's why Craig Mack was going over to Death Row, was trying to go over to Death Row because he was not paying him shit. Him and his girl were broke. So she said that Craig Mack went over there and asked Diddy for help, like asking for some money. She said he put out a stack, bent that bitch out, and gave him 100. That was it. That was it. Your very first fucking art. Hold on, let's back up because stuff gonna start coming to me, y'all. Stuff gonna start coming to me. It might not be in order, but it's gonna start coming back to me. Hey King, it's gonna start coming back. Now let's back up to Eric Sermon, right? He was with Misa first. Did he be so jealous? Like he'll get close to people and he'll get so jealous that he went behind Eric to get with Misa. Misa was with Eric first. That's Justin's mom. That's his very first kid. And it was a part where he said that he was still cool with me, so whatever. And then she was sitting in his driver's seat or whatever. And Diddy just came over there and punched the fuck out of him and said, "Come over here, listen to this." And start. And then he was like, "Meet me around the corner," because he wanted to be respected. I guess he's finna whoop his ass around the corner. And then he said, "Meet me around yeah, flavor in your ear. Yes, yes, Danielle. Come around the corner." And then he's talking about he started playing the album or something. Then he went with that. And then he beat the fuck out his mama. And then denied it. Yeah, and he played a CD. He tried to hurry up and avoid getting his ass whipped. So he wanna pop in the damn cassette tape. Cassette at the CD at the moment. Hey Gregory, good morning everybody. Uh, So then let's fast forward. What was that? So then, like I said, at this time he hating. Cause you know, Snoop Dogg them 1, 2, 3 into the four. All that shit on Dre them, all that. They big, Death Row big over there. They getting to it. They getting the money. He started hating. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. He was like, "Who is these niggas?" He didn't like Pac. He was like, "Who is this nigga?" That's why he made sure he was stepping in on Big, like, fuck that. Hell, trying to convince him. Big was like, "Nah, we cool. Chill out." The first incident with Pac, he was going to record in New York, right? He said he had a pager. He was like, people kept blowing up, like, "Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?" He was like, he was trying to figure out. He was like, he was trying to figure out at the time. He didn't realize it, but he was like, why they were blowing him up, right? So he said Lil C's was at the top, right? Like, hey, so Lil C's was he went and told Big, like, he here, right? So this was already like set up. Something was going on. Diddy, I think, I'm gonna say this. Diddy was on the scene after he was watching. When Thieves tried to come down the elevator, he said two niggas came on the side and was like, get your ass back. Get your ass the fuck back. Don't come your ass down here. Put them back on the elevator, sent them back up. That's when Pac got shot 5 times. I was like, Diddy is just, his name is written all over this shit. His name written all over this shit. Gotta remember you got some YNs in your chat. This was before my time. I'm sorry. Carrie he got Albie Short son and calling him daddy. Poor Quincy. Right. And y'all know what the crazy part is of why he don't like Albie Short too? Suge Knight used to be Albie Short's security guard, right? And also, he dated Kim first. They said one thing about Diddy: if he know you fucking with a bitch, he's going to woo her. If he don't like you, he's going to woo her. This is big facts. He did it with Al B. Short and got with Kim. Had Quincy. He tried to do it with Suge Knight and tried to woo his side piece that he come to Atlanta to see with a $50,000 necklace. He don't like you. And he know you fucking with a bitch. He's coming for her. Hold on, and it's another one. It's another one. It's the girl. What's the girl name, y'all? She was in a video with some girls and she was in a car with him. His first victim. I don't blah. I don't. We're talking about this. This is my content. If you would like to move on, I'll help you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. The first girl, what was the first girl name? K Riz. See, whoever know. It was the first girl. She had a song and I can't remember what the song was. But this is the first girl that he touched. He drugged and touched. And so she said, this was in the beginning. No, it might not have been. It's somewhere in there. Shit, I'm all over the place with it. I can't break down the episode just in straight order like that. But she was having a nightmare one night, and her mama came in there because she was screaming and doing all that shit. And she was like, had to tell her like she was having at the time. This is before he was Diddy. He was Puffy at the time. He done drugged her, uh, took it from her, all that good stuff. To the point she told her mama, and so then her mama wrote his parents a letter breaking down like what he did. This lady case is still pending to this day. That's crazy. He had sex with Al B first, then had Al B sure bring her. Whoa, what? Is that in the series? He had or she had? Yeah. And then shoot, they ain't gonna say too much about Mary J. Mary J is not gonna speak on it. She not gonna speak on it. Mary J not gonna speak because she got stuff on her too. What's up, MJ? That's crazy. Your head take up the whole screen. That's fine. Um, but you stupid. Let's stop. You gonna get me off what I'm talking about. Jennifer. You talk T Will, you throwing in all the ladies' name. I just see on this one, Jennifer is just getting introduced close to the end. She walking up with him. But anyway, so he became jealous of Death Row. So that's when all this beef started to happen, right? He envied so many people that he wanted to be just like, he didn't want nobody to be bigger than him. He didn't want nobody to succeed. He didn't want none of that, right? So then he starts hating. So I told y'all about the first time the interaction with Pac. And then Pac got to the point he said he think Diddy had something to do with it. So by this time, Diddy still up in Biggie ear, blah, blah, blah. Pac ended up fucking with Faith Evans. So that's when he came out with the whole song saying he fucked your wife and all that, you know, shoot him up, right? So then he doing all that. So this was the perfect time for Diddy to get in Biggie's ear and was like, you finna respond back. This nigga fucking your wife. What the fuck? You gotta respond back. So that's when he responded back with his song. I forgot what the song was. I forgot what song Biggie did. But this one he responded back, right? So by this time they all beefing and all that, and then they went to an award show or whatever. Well, no, Diddy had some kind of party or something, and Puff was there. Not Puff. Tupac was there, Biggie was there, and then Tupac didn't know it was like some kind of energy going on with Diddy or whatever. But still, Biggie was standing over there chilling, minding his business. So he was so jealous. So then they had some type of party somewhere. Atlanta, some New York. It was somewhere they had some type of party. And Suge Knight and his friend Jake came, right? That was in there, whatever. So then they got put out. They said when they was put out, Suge Knight and his friend was standing like this. The off-duty police came on the side of the street tonight, and his friend was standing right here. Took the gun and was talking to him while he was killing his friend. So then Suge Knight grabbed Diddy like this and was using him as a shield. He was like, you gonna shoot this nigga before you shoot me. I'm like, Diddy is really getting all these motherfuckers in this shit. Ah, because you're jealous. Like, what the fuck? So by this time, they all mad. They all mad by this time, right? They all mad. Holy shit, don't look like somebody kicked you in the side of your head. Okay. Your mama needs to be kicked in the side of her head, but we ain't talking about that. So, yeah, so by this time they mad. They told Diddy, y'all, Diddy and Biggie, y'all are not welcome to the West Coast. If y'all step foot in the West Coast, it's on. Diddy didn't give a fuck. Diddy didn't give a fuck. He called Biggie one morning and said, "Get up, we got a flight. 7:30. We going to LA or Vegas." Not one Vegas, LA. Now hold on, let me back up. Let me back up because I'm skipping. Let me back up. Let me back up. Let me back up. Because I'm missing the Tupac part. Let me back up. So now I told y'all that Diddy got with the Crips. I'm telling y'all I can't put it in order, but when I start saying stuff, I gotta back up when it click. So he started messing with the two Crip gangs, right, in New York or whatever. And so then that's when he met the Keefy D and he met the Zip. So he was telling him like, it's smoke now. It's smoke now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, it's smoke. I done shot him up, that he's scared, pretty much. So he trying to say he'll put a bag on their head. I put money on their head. Going, back. Okay, okay. So he said he was scared. He called up the Zip and Keith D. They said they want 1 million for Pac and Suge Hit. Diddy said, okay. So this time they are going to Vegas. This is the night of the Mike Tyson fight or whatever the case is, right? So it's already played. The bag is out. The bag is out. Now prior to that, I think Pac had already whooped the Orlando dude ass in the hotel or some shit like that. So the bag is out, right? Now, they were saying the only reason why the attention was drawn to that car was Suge was playing his music real loud, and the officers was like, "Hey, cut your music down. No big deal. Just cut it down a little bit." And girls was coming over to the car like, "Oh my God, Tupac, Tupac, Tupac!" So they heard it as they was riding down trying to figure out what the car was. They heard him saying, they was like, "There you go, right there." He had his window down, pulled up, pop, pop, pop. They said one even went in Suge head. But remind you, Pac didn't die on the scene. They say he died in the hospital. Remember, Suge was popped in the head, didn't go nowhere. So remind y'all that it was a $1 million bag on their head. So Keefe D said he never got paid. The money was supposed to go to Zip. It was never filtered to him. However, only 500,000 was sent. Half a mil was only sent because Diddy said both of them went out of here. So the bag was supposed to be a half a mil apiece. But because I know that, T Will. I know that. I know that. I know that. I don't think he is either. I know that. That's why this is so good to me. I swear to God, I can't wait for the Jay-Z one too, uncensored. I want to see that one too, because it's a lot about his ass too. KVD from Compton, Crib said TT South Compton. Okay. Uh, I don't think it's Compton. Was they? I thought them was in New York. That was in Cali. I don't know. I just know it was two different Crip gangs. Was it in Cali? I know it was the first night, the South Side, you saying, then the Mansfield, but I don't know about if it was in Cali or New York. I'm not sure. Exactly, Mace. See, exactly. That's what I tell everybody. The reason why I think the Machiavelli situation, that's a real character who faked their death. That's why I stand on that. I don't think it happened right away. It was in Compton. Okay. I just know it was two different ones. So he clicked up with Callie to go at him. Right. Because they said that Suge was on, Big B's. Exactly, mate. Let me tell you. That's why I tell y'all all the time. That's why Suge Knight is not speaking on shit. They asked him because they said, Keefe D said out of his mouth, he seen who shot in that car. They asked Suge Knight, what's up, FDA? They asked Suge Knight if he would tell. He said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My mind ain't working today. I want to keep saying that every day. Absolutely not. So he got the hating and all that because he's seen it. And then this is y'all remember the Source Awards, the Source Awards when they y'all know they had the East Coast West Coast battle, whatever the case is, and Suge Knight by this time got up on motherfucking stage and was like, uh, XYZ LMNOP, yeah. Then Diddy want to get up there. Oh, it sounded all peaceful and shit. Nah, that shit. Now it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. By this time, it's up. FDA, do you? I mean, he need Pac or whatever. I get that, but he was already for as an independent. Like he came in a little bigger. He had everybody, but then he got Pac. So yeah, he had something going before he got Pac. The Pac bring extra, absolutely, but he had something going before he brought in Pac. I will say that based on what I just found out. So anyhow, so yeah, then shit, y'all be throwing me off with y'all comments. But yeah, the awards. He did out at the awards. So by this time, Biggie was telling everybody he was like he's scared. Biggie was saying he was scared. Yeah, I'm finna go get my copy. So let me read the chat. We're gonna get back to it. Now we on Biggie. We on the Biggie part. We talked about the Tupac part. At this point, Tupac is supposed to be unalive, right? Keefe D came out and told Keefe D came out and told the whole fucking story about the bag, how much the bag was. Y'all, it's a whole interrogation where Keefe D is they offer him to not talk about it, if he failed them or whatever, not to prosecute him if he failed. Hey, good morning. If he failed. So that's what we had with him now. Keefe D went around and told everything, but y'all know the Zip dude is already unalive. So most likely this shit gonna fall back on Keith. Well, Diddy definitely gonna do it. It's gonna be an earth for hire for sure. What the MJ thing? Part got hard when he got the shoe, the boy was the ballerina. Yeah, what you think Diddy did? Diddy started off as a ballerina too. He started Diddy started off as a ballerina too. Let me tell y'all. If y'all go back and see how he was back in the day, he was so he was fruity. Nobody like him. He wasn't cute. His teeth was crooked. His mama created a fucking demon. I'm telling you, she created a demon. I blame her for a lot of that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She created a motherfucking demon. Say what? Listen, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she not really shooting. Like, Suge already had some things going with, Dre, Snoop, and all them. Tupac just came in and just, elevated it. But he was definitely doing his thing before that, and I wasn't even aware of that. A little bit, especially when we do that. So yeah. So next up, we gonna talk about the Biggie portion of it. Now we done got through the introduction of Diddy, which he ain't shit. Let me tell y'all, Diddy is not shit. He is guilty for a whole lot of shit. Guilty of a whole lot of shit, and it's crazy. He need his ass beat. I'm saying, well, not beat. He need to go. Needs to be opposites. Nobody like niggas be outspoken. Though, so the fuckers outspoken. And then he started out and said for his dating on it. And to see the cup, the cup. Who are you talking about? Hold on, yeah, I'm coming. Come here, that. I'm gonna leave this right here real quick. I'm gonna run to the restroom. You hear me? Okay. So yeah, it says where you from? I'm from Tennessee. Diddy was trying to get like all the sexual shit that he had back to. Yeah, because I'm telling you, see, Will, his mama, she ain't shit. His mama ain't shit. And I'm telling you something, this is what happened. She knew what the fuck she was doing. When she was having that motherfucking party back in the day, she was getting that man fucking touched too. I don't give a fuck. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. She said that they eat mac and cheese with cum sauce. His mama definitely ain't shit. She ain't shit, boy. She said, let me read our comments. Nobody like nigga. Y'all said, I read that already. Okay. Says, T will tell you that the dealer was tampered with. Oh, yeah, we know that. She had that nigga eating up his already because he got abused, holy shit. Yeah. His mama did, like y'all, she did wrong. His mama played a huge part. And she created the freak out. She had the freak outs first when he was a kid. Yeah, I gotta watch that shit. It's crazy. It was mind blowing. It was mind blowing. No, no, y'all, I'm coming. Thank you. Have a good day. So she fucking on him too. Yeah. Look, y'all see, it was one thing when she was supposed to be kissing him in his mouth or something. Like it's your son. Why did you kissing your son in his mouth? Like, girl, you just trifling. You just nasty. Why did you kissing your son in his fucking mouth? Now, I understand like when they a kid, a baby or something, he a grown ass man, you sucking all kind of dick, eating all kind of cool. She was a pimp. She was a madam. I don't care what nobody says. She was a fucking madam. That's how he learned all that shit, how to drug and all that stuff. She learned that shit from him. She did. She did. So now we had our little Cloud. Yep, Cloud Davis hiking. Uh, I didn't know that he just came always came off sassy to me because yeah, he did. Like if y'all look at how Diddy was back in the day, he was real fucking sassy, y'all. Y'all know he had the let me tell y'all what he said. Some of his stuff y'all gotta listen to. So the Bad Boy records came from the shit his mama did to him back when he was a kid, right? And then that Can't Stop, Won't Stop shit came from the Biggie and Pac situation. Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Good morning. February, good morning. So yep, he was throwing temper tantrums and all that shit. That's what he was doing because his mama beat the fuck out of him. His mama was doing shit. It was either his way when it came to other people. He wanted to be bigger than what he really was, and he got to that point for sure. But he used everybody to get to the top. Everybody. He envied everybody. He wanted to be like all his artists. He wanted to do this. He wanted to do that. It's crazy. But anyway, let's fast forward. Now we on Pac, right? Pac just got they just got the car just got shut up, whatever. So they said they was all right there surrounding the car, whatever. Keefe D was like, they got out the car, he parked the car, put the pistol up under the tire, and then they started walking down the strip, and then they was verified they was in. They said Diddy called and said, was that child? They said, yeah. And he was like, okay, cool. But he said he only said, what the hell I do with my lotion? He only sent the five to half a meal because only one of them was taken out. Right, so let's fast forward. So by this time, they're like, Diddy, y'all can't come over here to the West Coast. Y'all can't come over here to the West Coast. But Diddy didn't give no fuck. Like I said, he called did his assistant, his friend, his childhood friend, which I also work with him, had booked something, a flight and all that for Biggie to go to UK to be the first artist in the UK, right? Diddy called him and said, cancel that. We going to California. Cancel that. Diddy was, I mean, this is the time that Big was like, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Cause he already know what the street life like. He already know like people finna retaliate. Period. Hey Melina, good morning, girl. Yeah, he already know what the fuck was finna go on, right? That was a crib scene talk. What? Can't stop, won't stop. Hey Herbie. I don't know. I ain't no gang T Will shit. I don't know. But so then he called him, whatever. They got up. He was like, "We not going to the UK. Cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that." So he was like, we going to Cali." So he got him out to Cali. They chilling. They went to where the fuck they go? I can't remember where the fuck they went. I can't remember where they went. They went somewhere, and then next thing you know, they was all. Oh, let me tell you this. Let me back up. So the childhood friend that worked with him, right? So the childhood friend was working with him. And he said, "Oh, okay, MJ, yeah, so let's talk about it." So he said he was wondering why when he told him to change that flight to Cali, that he was like this day that they were going to California, he was like, he was wondering why they were driving from New York to California in cars. He said, get rental cars. Everybody get their own little rental car or whatever. He said it didn't dawn on him. They even showed the image of how much it cost at the time, and it was like $2,000 at the time, y'all. But he was like, everybody had it was like, I want to say 12. Don't mark me on that. But I want to say 12. So then they all drove to California or whatever. And he was like, at the time, it didn't click. So they went to something or whatever. I don't know if I think they might have went to the studio or something. He had a show. It was something going I can't remember what the fuck was going on. But I know at the end of the night, they was in the car. Next thing you know, they came in, pop, pop, pop. He in the background on the phone, like, call somebody. Call them. I don't know what fuck. Doing all that shit. But the point is, he forced him to go to Cali, knowing that this was going to happen. You know what you did, and you know where the bag was going to come back from. You set him up, but he wanted to get him out the way because before that, Biggie was supposed to be on the Rolling Stone cover. They called Rolling Stone back and said no. Put Diddy on the cover because Diddy said he was about to come out with a new album. Now remind y'all, this is the time that Diddy can I mean what's his name? Biggie was about to do something with his contract, right? So this is the time that again, Diddy like ain't nobody gonna be bigger than me. So I think that's why he set him up to go to Cali to get unalive. He had to get him the fuck out the way. He had to get him the fuck out the way. Now, at this time, he going on here, my best friend crying and shit and all that stuff. We gotta pay for his funeral. He gonna have the biggest funeral in the world. That. Don't y'all know that Diddy made Biggie pay for his own funeral? He went in his contract. They went in the contract. He signed a page. They typed up some different words, put it in the middle of that contract. He paid for his own funeral. That's crazy. He knew he was gonna die. Yeah. Hey, Tony, she got it on her right now. And take the entry back. Yeah, don't put me in nothing. Bitch, I was shirt. What shit? She's not a citizen. Huh? I don't know what y'all talking about. I am a civilian for sure. Yep, that was nasty. He made him pay for his own fucking funeral. And the fucked up part about it is when he came out, y'all remember every step you take. I know he came out and did that song on the that award show, and his mama had Biggie Mama sitting in the fucking audience holding his son. And then you made him pay for his own shit. You a low down bitch. But as he got older, if y'all notice, every time he do something, he changes his name. He was Puffy. And then when he recreated his image and all that, he became Diddy. And then when all that shit happened, he died and became somebody else. How you do something like that? Like you just a fucked up ass person. He was scared that something was gonna happen to him behind all this shit. But don't y'all know when he was touching on that one girl, she was like people knew about it and that was like she was like, are you gonna tell somebody? Don't you know they told him they said nah because he won't let me inside the freak out parties. Like y'all can't be having that much motherfucking fun to the point where y'all drugging each other, fucking each other, sucking each other, eating each other. That you allowing the motherfuckers to do these type of shit. This type of shit. I don't know what kind of life insurance it is, but all I know is his mama was getting 75% of the stock in that company, and his friend is telling the story right now was getting 25%. I know his mama gets a lot of money off these artists. She taught this motherfucker how to be who the fuck he is. She's crazy. She is fucking crazy. She created a fucking monster. And they say he gets so angry, have attention, he just start throwing shit off the desk. But we done seen that on some of the shit, how he be talking to people, like how he made them walk to get him a fucking cheesecake. Just imagine how worse it is from that little situation. And you and MJ, being that you want to go to one of his parties, you was a nasty nigga. You want them to drug you and do all that extra shit to you because you think it's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, and it's not. Why would you want to go be a part of something so gross? Oh my gosh. Detach your name. Anyhow, you're gross. Right, Kyrie is fucking in a freak out to hours and hours of crazy as hell, right? He had a baddie type attitude, yeah. Do you think Beyonce finna be at a Diddy party? What? Beyonce and Jay-Z not finna allow none of that shit. Hell no. She not finna be at no Diddy party. Y'all, I can't wait. I swear I cannot wait to watch episode 3 and 4. I started watching it last night because I was like, let me take a break off. I'm done with YouTube for the night. Let me go watch it because I had to keep starting it over because I fell asleep when I got to it. Then I woke up this morning as I was getting ready. And then I was listening to it because y'all know I stay with the desk and listen while I was driving. And I was like, got to the second episode. Now I'm ready for 3 and 4. I'm just like, Diddy, you everything that I ever thought about you once I seen how you it's right. Like you so jealous and envious of other people that you're bringing and creating that to the point where you had to put yourself in their music. You paid yourself to be in their music videos. You paid yourself to be on their songs. Shout out to whoever sent me a gift. I didn't see it, but thank you very much. I didn't see it. Thank you for the gift. You paid yourself to be. It was all about you getting paid. You didn't give a fuck about your artists making nothing. It was all about you. Here got my phone acting up. God damn, me and my wife watched the whole thing. She was surprised. I wasn't. I knew that. So, Kyrie, is the 3 and 4 gonna get more juicier? Cause it's already juicy. Is 3 and 4 gonna get juicier? Let me know. It's 7. I don't know what he's talking about. That nigga was eating dick pills. Shit. And he passed the week straight before the day of the free call. Right. And the reason, and let me say that, and I think Diddy do all that because he probably smiled. He probably smiled. He didn't even pay the cameraman. You know why? And Urban, that makes sense. Don't tell me, please don't tell me about 3 and 4. 3 and 4, put the icing on the cake. Okay, don't tell me about 3. Irby, the thing about that is, that makes sense. That's why a lot of this camera shit that was around him is getting fucking leaked. That makes a lot of sense. If you not gonna pay him when he was actually getting the footage, how about I pay you for the footage? That's what 50 Cent like. Ah, so you never got paid for the shit you was doing? I pay you, but you gotta give me all of it. That's how he came up with this whole fucking guy. Did you stupid? Why would you pay the person that you know got all your fucking? That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb because you was being too money hungry. That was dumb. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me tell you something. They said when he was first doing that bad boy shit, everybody thought he had money. He didn't have money. He just looked like he had money for a while. Now, do he got money now? I don't know. But when he first started out with all them artists, yeah, nah. Yeah, but you gotta understand though, MJ. Back when the cameraman had all his juicy shit, he wasn't making no money like that. He just looked like he was making money like that because of the artists that he had. But this was back in the day, the shit that's been putting out on episode 1 and 2 of footage that he had because he wasn't making money like that. So he wasn't paying his cameraman at the time. You gotta understand, he took his friend of the stock shit and told him he'll pay him back. Diddy was greedy. He was greedy. He didn't want to see nobody win. He didn't want nobody to have the money. So he didn't pay them back in the day. And that's the time you should have been paying motherfuckers. Because now, and that money back then wasn't going to be as high as it is today. Like, he probably would have said, all right, I'll give you 10,000 for the cameras or whatever. Now 50 probably going to him like, I'll give you 1 million for that footage. Come on now. Crazy. That was Cloud's money. Right, exactly. Because y'all got to understand. Let me tell y'all this little piece. Bad Boy Records was not put in Diddy's name because he thought people was gonna come sue him for that whole 9-person incident of those people that got unalived. He thought that if it was put in his name, they would have tried to sue him and come take his shit. So it was not put in his name because of the incident of the 9 people being unalived. Thank you. Thank you, Reese. I didn't read that before I said that, but yeah. 40% of the niggas pay for pay, gay for pay, facts. But don't use that in my, don't put that in my chat though, LX. You should know that. He really put, yeah. Let's see, he should have went back and paid for the footage. Right. Put everything in my mama name. It's on some. Man, let me see. Knowing that your name start coming out, but see, by this time though, T Will, he could have went back and paid for it. The person probably was like, No. When I really needed it and I was down and I asked you to pay me, you was like, hell no. I could snap and this day and time, he like, I can get paid bigger. I can get paid for this. I'm not releasing nothing. And then let me tell you what would have happened, T Will. The dude, he would have did it would have paid him for it, he would have released it and did it would have out him. We know that for a fact. Diddy not finna play with nobody. If you in his way, he putting money on your head. If you in his way, he finna figure out a way to get rid of you. That's why him and 50 Cent beef right now. Because he seen Diddy 50 Cent was gonna be bigger than him. He tried to blackball him. Diddy 50 wasn't going, 50 was smarter. But Diddy definitely tried to get 50 Cent out the fucking way. And this right here is backfiring on his ass. That's why 50 Cent attacks him the way he fucking do. He like, y'all remember they used to come out and say 50 was an informant? And this is all allegedly. But y'all remember they used to say that? I'm gonna be honest, I think he was put here for him, my opinion. And he's doing a very good job. Shout out to 50. You talking about a troll. You wanna fuck with me, I'm going to troll you big. He's not playing with him to the point he went and paid for the camera footage. He went and sat down with people that did it undone. When you sit down with a friend that's been there from day fucking one, Diddy had so many skeletons in his closet, bones in. Man, listen, man, I cannot wait to watch episode 3 and 4. I swear I cannot wait. I can't, cannot wait. Did he get people hit, but he can't hit 50? Nah. So many just played them in the bed together. He's so fruity, like, god damn. This shit good though. If y'all haven't watched it, y'all need to go watch it. It's good. I'm ready to go watch 3 and 4 now. I would like to do a once I'm finished, if y'all have, please y'all go watch it if you haven't watched it, so we can do a panel and talk about it. That way, it just won't be me talking about it. People can bring up stuff I probably missed, and we can just have a conversation and opinions about it. I like to talk about this, um, and yeah, I like to talk about it because it's good. I'm ready to watch 3 and 4. Hey Charles, Grand Risings, Rich Risings. Nah, he ain't. But that's the thing. Diddy got groomed into becoming a demon. He was groomed into becoming a demon. Yeah, I see his teeth back in the day. His teeth was on top of each other. Like his front 2 teeth was like that. It's crazy. But I know he got 15 months for the shit that he just had on. And then the crazy part is 50 so smart. He said, I'ma drop this nigga while he locked up. Cause he know he finna be in that bitch squirming. If y'all don't think he hearing about this shit, in that bitch scribbling and scraping. He in that bitch scribbling and scraping. See, Shay, he in that bitch worried right now. Very worried. Hey, Shakina, he got clapped in the mouth. I heard there's gonna be a season 2. Oh, for real? It's gonna be another. Oh, it's gonna be another part. I'm telling y'all. My mind was blown this morning when I was hearing about that shit. My mind was blown. I was like, this is everything I was already be saying. See, some people be, y'all know how I be on here and I be like, they gotta put it in your face. They have to put it in your face. They gotta talk about it. It's this, it's that. Y'all just be like, no, it ain't good. And then people come out with fucking evidence. Fact. All this stuff. Like, man, that's what I'm telling you. I don't think, I really don't, honestly don't think Pac is gone. I'm just gonna be completely fucking honest. Is that donut shop open? Do I wanna be fat this morning? Nah, Imma wait. I'll come back through if it is. But listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't think If y'all pay attention to the Machiavelli and all that shit, I don't think he's gone. I just think they did that because they knew it was a bag on their head. That's it. That's it. For these comments in the chat, Tupac Shakur did what he was supposed to do. He showed his loyalty to the if you're not from Los Angeles, California. Suppose you can't speak on California. Okay. Who spoke on them? I don't know if anybody spoke on them, LA. I'm not sure where you're going with that. The first time you had a chance on the top of the list. It was a couple weeks to see what the market and the times are going through, a piece of house will look like. I don't understand what y'all I don't understand that. I do apologize, but I'm confused. Uh LA, I don't really think we talked about games. Hey Chef, good morning. But welcome. 56 kicked when he was down. Yeah, right, K Riz. You asked 56 is his biggest troll. You in the jail right now doing 50 months. He said, let me, this is the perfect time to get on your ass. He in there scrambling and scraping right now. 50 did his big one. 50 did his big one. He can't not play with nobody. Like, he did his big one for this. I'm ready to see 3 and 4. K Reed said it's good too. So I'm ready to see it. LA not politics, she's a civilian speaking on. Yeah, I'm not speaking on, I'm talking about a documentary right now, so I'm not really sure what is being spoke on. Who here T Wheels? Who here T Wheels? Oh, T Wheels, I hit the wrong person. I'm sorry. My bad, T Wheels. I'm on here like, who here T Wheels? My bad. My apologies. Oh, my apologies, T Wheel. Damn, I hit the wrong button. My bad, my bad, my bad. I hit the wrong person. My bad. Thank you, MJ, for bringing him back. My bad. Cause I thought that other person was out of here, but then I'm like, who here? And I'm gonna be like, who here? T Will. Shit, me whole time. Goddamn. He's my goofy. I was wondering why you saying goofy and shit. My bad, man. See, MJ, you see what happened when you hire people? Your wrench automatically gets gone taken. Hey, Maurice, good morning. You see that? Hey, Brent, good morning. You always say how many names like that? T Will. His name is T Will. Ain't it T Will? Yeah. I don't care. February, right now. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope everything in your life becomes better. I hope you have better days. I don't do nothing but push positivity your way. Um, but right now we're talking about the reckoning of Sean Carter. I mean Sean Carter. Oh shit. That's gonna happen next, y'all. Sean Combs. Uh, you put S. And T Wheels. I say T Wheel. Yeah, I don't know. Shit. Two Willie, T Willie, what Bruce say? Wild Willie D. Just everybody's got wheels somewhere. W something. Shit. TW. We try, I try. You should have kept his wrench though. But yeah, yeah. So this shit, you seen the I say T Wheel, y'all. I don't say T Wheels. I say T Wheel. I know what I be saying. But y'all have you seen the reckoning of Sean Combs? Have you seen that? So it's good, yeah. I can't wait to, like I said, episode 2. I was just like, let me wait and go talk about this shit, cause ooh wee, I'm finna go sit on my couch and finna like What? What? 3 and 4 should be really good though. I'm looking forward to 3 and 4. K Reed said it's the icing on the cake. So we have to see. We have to see. We have to see. So goofy man, that coffee got her head twisted. But it's good, girl. I only watched it's 4 episodes and I only seen two. I've been trying to watch it, but I kept falling asleep on the first one. So I finally made it through and I made it to the second one. And the second one got my mind blown right the fuck now. Diddy. Oh my gosh, you got so much evidence on you. It's not even funny. When it comes to the unalivings of these two men, like you said, ooh, it was definitely a murder for hire. For sure. It definitely was. And 50 Cent knew what the fuck he was doing. He said, as soon as he go to jail, I'm dropping this shit. As soon as he go to prison, I'm dropping this shit. He went out and paid all these people to get the information that he wanted. And the crazy part about it is, like I said, he fucked up when you didn't pay the cameraman, and then you fucked up when you got your childhood best friend who was there with you from day one, on here talking about it. You pissed these people the fuck off. This is what happened when you stab motherfuckers in the back. That's what happens. He don't owe you nothing. He don't owe you no loyalty now after you did what you did to him. Suck you blowing this morning. Oh, thank you. Maybe because I got off YouTube last night and was like, fuck that right now. Fuck a watch party tonight at Top Play. A watch party? Oh, tonight. If that's we probably doing a round table tonight. But yeah, we could if y'all haven't seen it, I started from the beginning. I don't mind. Like we could watch that shit in the back. I only have 9 spots. But yeah, it's good. Yeah. I can't wait to watch 3 and 4. I was talking to T Will and I big top on the comment. She can talk about anything. Okay. Talking, thank you. My bad, LA. You can check him. LA, no, I wasn't talking. You wasn't talking to me. My Benji friend called me this morning. Damn. Can you stream it without getting struck? No, you can't. MJ, no. You gotta do that in the back. Games, and I can talk about what I want. T Will tell Gumby that the internet nigga told you to keep. Nah, MJ, you can't stream that shit. First of all, it's with Netflix, and then on top of that, it's about Diddy, and then 50 Cent produced it. You definitely can't stream that. You gotta go to the back with that. You can have a watch party in the back, but you definitely can't. Man, I can't wait to watch 3 and 4. I don't wanna watch it and come back. It's like an hour. They're like an hour each or like 50 something minutes each. Let's just say an hour. Shit, can't shit cause see wheels I be watching what's going on out there. That shit crazy. So yeah, y'all. Yeah. So I'm almost at an hour and I wanted to come up. I've been Christmas shopping all week. And I don't think I done shit. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard. It's hard. Especially when we got older kids and then I'm out like looking for my nephews. I got my little niece that she was my little she was easy. She only 1, going on 2, so she was easy as hell. She got some Minnie Mouse shit, and then Imma buy some clothes because she give me baby fever. But, it's hard out here for especially for my kids, and then shopping for other people kids. Oh my gosh, that shit is horrible. I don't like but, big time. What's up, Stone? I hope you in a better mood today. Britt, is he in a better mood today? 'Cause I don't wanna have to slap him. I don't know, guys. All these but she's let's see. What y'all talking about? These clowns trying to get famous. I see cuz. Yeah, I'm trying to Like I said, y'all have to go back and watch this if y'all didn't hear how I broke down the first two episodes of The Reckoning of Sean P. Diddy Combs. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you go watch it. I recommend it. It's gonna blow your mind when you find out what the fuck this nigga been doing all this time in those first two episodes. This nigga is a jealous, envious ass person, and he cannot stand to see nobody win. He don't give a fuck if it's just you around him. And this is the thing about it in this world. People sit around and they're envious and jealous of you to the point where they're obsessed with you. They will take your fucking life. And this nigga did just that because he could not stand to be at the bottom. He cannot stand to see nobody above him. So he had to let him go. I also grew up with Nipsey and Tyrese to sing Nipsey Real, and I'm the son of Pyro, and I'm from Okay, LA, welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. I know you're from Compton, LA area, all those good things, but we try to refrain from doing the politicking, the gangs and the politicking and organizations here in my chat. If you would like to do a live where you can talk about that, you can definitely do that. Being that this is a monetized channel, I would like to keep those politics off of here. Okay, respectfully. So, if you would like to talk about those things, you're welcome to go live. But over here on my channel, we don't want to talk about politics, street politics, or whatever y'all call them. We don't want to talk about that. So please, I don't mind you being in my chat, but I will have to, if we're gonna keep talking about it, we'll have to get you out of here because I don't want it to affect my video or my live. Okay, thank you, respectfully. So yeah, y'all. Ooh, so how many of y'all already watched the series? Cause I'm gonna do it live and we can talk about this. Britt, you need to go watch the series. I think you'll like it, Britt. Okay, but what the fuck Tupac music got to do with this shit, nigga? You know, I guess because we talked about the whole, what Diddy did, like getting them to be a part of his team. So I don't know when he came in. Diddy versus the Joker, who wins? Okay, I need to. Yeah, White Britt. If y'all want to have a watch party, let me know. If y'all want to have a watch party, let me know. That's a because it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm sorry. Like I said, I rewatched the episode 1 and 2, but I had to keep backing it up. Like, what the fuck? Did I just hear what I heard? When I was getting ready this morning, I was like, what? Let me back that shit up. Watch party. It talks everyone. Watch party Saturday. Saturday, what I'm doing Thursday, Saturday. Ooh, I can't Saturday. I can't Saturday. I can't Saturday. I got a Christmas party. Saturday the 20th. Yeah, I got a Christmas party to go to. That's what I also need to be doing today. We have Christmas parties every year, and that's what I need to do. I need to find something. I can find underwear. Yeah, I've been crazy. Been crazy with it. But yeah, y'all. So that's my live for today. I just wanted to talk about that. Um, and just come chopping it up about what I've been watching. Now I'm gonna have the next two episodes. I ain't gonna be honest. I ain't gonna be. I mean, I ain't gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Is what I meant to say. I'm gonna watch 3 and 4 because my mind is already moving. Like, because I got to see. It gets deeper because this is y'all gotta understand. Them first 2 episodes was only the beginning. It ain't got nothing to do with the rest of his career. That was only the beginning, and I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see what happens. But tell them no, baby daddy and I come with gifts. Yo, baby daddy and I come with gifts. Tell them I'm your baby daddy. Oh gosh, you are so crazy. But they're gonna be like, we don't give a fuck about no gifts. We be having fun. We be doing all that. Uh, we be having a party. It's an actual party. Feel me? I hate the day that I came. The next. No, my mama gonna be there. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. My mama, my granny. I don't play like that. Mm-mm. The next man is gonna be my mama and my granny. Gonna be talking about marriage and gonna be doing right by me. That's that right there is big for me. Like I said, I don't let people meet. I don't let a lot of people meet my mama. I don't like that. I don't. I don't like that. That's one person I don't play about here now. Like, shh, no, 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 no. What is that? I bet my eyes over here looking big as hell when I'm moving them bitches around. It'll show up, MJ. Tony, don't encourage that. Don't encourage that. Something about just show up. Don't encourage that. Yeah, crazy. Who going live next, you guys? We could transfer over to you guys. It's live. Thanks for all the likes. If you didn't get a chance to double tap the screen, please double tap the screen. Please. Yes or no, T Will? What the fuck? MJ do anything. Clap. MJ, why is you playing? All right, you can quit that shit. Don't put that. Nah, my mama probably said, hey, you didn't have no conversation with my mama. That's a lie. That's a lie. My daddy, yeah. My mama, that's a lie. I'm finna wait on her to come out, baby. Yes, baby, yes. Cause I'm finna go on Walmart, y'all. I got this Christmas shopping shit is for the fucking birds. I'm gonna take my kids to the mall, just be like, ball out. I don't got time. Trey A live. All right, y'all. Well, T will can somebody grab his link and put it in the chat? Y'all should see this little lady with her pink on. She got on 5 different pinks. She tried it though. She cute though. She tried it. She tried it. She got the pink boots on, some jeans, the pink sweatshirt on, and the pink vest on, and the pink ponytail holder. Lady, come on, God damn! I hate when people see you waiting, then they want to take all day. Yeah, crazy. Is somebody gonna drop Trey a link in the chat? Oh my gosh, his YouTube link, you guys. Not us, not that. Say will. One of my mods go grab the link, please, because I can't. Yeah, this old ass lady finna piss me off. You know what? She can just have it. She's just. I'm not gonna keep sitting. She's see. Oh God, I just want to check. Oh. First of all, she don't need to be in that liberty ass. She's driving. What's the damn car? MJ. Shit, same car, same car. What the fuck is she driving? Camaro, Chevy Camaro. Them old ass do not need to be driving no Chevy Camaro, girl. That motherfucker too fast. Look out. Why I say that, y'all? Look, I got a sports button on my car, and I have yet to use. I think I used it like one time, but I ain't really get to use it yet. Yeah, I'm gonna put this bitch in sport mode one day and just zoom down this bitch. Drop his letter in the chat. Okay, hold on. Thank you. You want me to say ladder? Okay, drop the goddamn link. Fuck a ladder. But ooh, look at his old head. I'm out here with the old people today, yeah, cause they y'all know they don't work, so they outside. They be outside. Let me back up right here. But I know she's still sitting in that parking spot. Oh, good child, baby. I'm glad I went on. I'm glad I went on. Yeah, Sunday, y'all. I'm going to do a cook. Y'all know cooking live. I'm trying to debate. I've been wanting some beef stew, some vegetable beef stew. I might make that, or if I change up my mind by then, but I'm gonna do a live. Just it's not gonna be all the time live, but like random little y'all watch me cook type shit, so I can talk to y'all. Uh, but yeah. So let me guess if I know the extension letter, I gotta say Paul. I definitely cook. Now, if you want to go, now you better let it go. MJ, you better let it go. You better let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's a lie. That's a lie. I cooked the other day, and I cook on Sunday. That's a lie. I don't gotta explain nothing to you. You ain't gotta worry about my cooking. You worry about the cooking that you got over where you at. Don't worry about this cooking over here. This cooking over here is straight. This cooking over here get me married. This cooking over here is something you will never get to experience. Do we have any more questions? Really and truly, I made stuff in the Airbnb. I really didn't cook. Well, I cooked that chicken Alfredo and then shrimp Alfredo. But as far as like cooking, I do a whole Thanksgiving dinner by myself every year. This year I just got my dressing from my mama because I like to cook in my house with my kids too. MJ just say you miss big time. I mean, yeah, he just want to keep saying you don't cook, you don't cook. Let me tell you, I could post if I sit up here and post all my cooking videos on my short, he would shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck how old they is. I can cook. We're not sitting up here videoing every time we cook. If you cook, you cook. So what? I don't care, MJ. You can't show no pic. Only thing you can show, it ain't no 2020. That's a lie. Only thing you can show is you warming up some cup noodles at the gas station. I don't cook, you don't eat. Anyway, Trey 8 is live. We is finna go to Trey 8. I'm done with you. Get out my chat. Not y'all, just MJ. But I appreciate everybody that pulled up on me today. Thank y'all. I used to love y'all. Big Talk is out the motherfucking building. Let's go. Nah, nah.